Ball start, number 71, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
And there's another penalty on the Sabres, and not the way they want to move. They are indeed going backwards at this moment. That brings up 1st and 27 on the Sabres' 20-yard line. 9 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, hard to sustain a drive when you're facing 1st and forever.
So now let's see if they can get this back little by little. Nice play fake to the running back. Number 8, Blaine Hhsaa, with a fake to the running back, pulls it up but throws an incomplete pass as it skips out of bounds.
Yeah, they like putting in Blaine Hhsaa there when they run those hitch routes, those tunnel screens, those type of plays here. They even brought in Christian Campbell, who has had some playing time throughout the year, but look for Campbell to do that. They have to find a way to get past this newly improved Mililani defense.
All right, bro. So it is now 2nd and 27, on a 20-yard line. Blaine Hhsaa still in, has a guy up the seam, and it just hits him from behind. Maybe there's a miscommunication on the quarterback and the intended receiver, but that ball comes up empty, bringing up 3rd and 27.
Oh, absolutely. And this is where Mililani can excel here. As you see that pass by Hhsaa there, had some air under it. The showers are started to come down just a little bit. We saw quarterbacks throwing some ducks in the first half. It's going to be a factor.
And all right, we've got Cranston Keipel back in, 3rd and 27. Has a big chunk to go. Ball sails high. Intended receiver number 1. That is Atamimalala Mokiao.
It's 4th down here, and again, you're talking about this Mililani defense there. It's best to attack Mililani when you can, have a favorable down distance and you get a good ground game, test that front 7. But Mililani, all their defenders can run around.
Yeah, that's what they do. Is they lack in size on the up front, but they do make they make it up in speed. And we've got a punt. Looked like it was almost tipped. Fair caught by number 39 on the Mililani team, Rochelle Vegas. And Mililani takes over. And we will be right back.
Well, I heard Marcus Mariota can throw football into the clouds.
Well, I heard Marcus Mariota doesn't just help old ladies cross the street. He carries them 2 at a time.
That's ridiculous. Well, I heard Marcus Mariota goes to First Hawaiian Bank. Look! Hi.
Oh, awesome. Who's got the pen?
You actually have it.
What's it say?
Is it the cure for malaria?
Has the war ended?
A prince wants to give us $20 million. He just needs our social security numbers.
We're gonna be rich!
Horses for everyone!
The first spam was sent by telegraph in 1864. Huh.
Put some flavor in your break. Make time for Snapple.
All right, and welcome back. 8:34 to go in the third quarter. Mililani Trojans up 7. Campbell Sabres 2. Mililani now takes over at midfield. A ball on the Sabres 46-yard line. 1st and 10 to go. We have quarterback number 3, Dylan Gabriel. Single back behind him. It looks like the rain has stopped for a few seconds. And he just got that power run up the middle. Number 9, Kilifi Malipiai. Picks up a solid 3 yards on that run.
Yeah, Malipiai going at 6 feet, 250 pounds. You see the Sabres' great technique. You got to hit them low. You can't hit them high, and that was not what they there with the stop. Good job from his middle linebacker position.
I didn't realize you said 6 feet, 250-pound senior, Ryan. That is a big boy coming downhill. Dylan Gabriel drops back, looking over his right. He has an open man downfield. That is number 6, incomplete. Hhsaa Kubayama Hiyashi. It's the intended receiver. It looks like he had it.
Yeah, good last-minute defense there by Campbell there to wrestle this ball away. And you see Gabriel, left-handed quarterback, moving to his left. And you got to give credit there to Kaipo Ino's Ho at 5'6".
All right, that brings up 39 on the Sabres' 45-yard line. Dylan Gabriel drops back. Throws a deep one down the sideline. Has a man open, but we do have a flag on the play. That was intended receiver number 11. Ryan Chang.
Yeah, talking about emergency defense there. That was Moiva Grecochea there running step for step. Knew he was beat and decides to commit the 15-yard penalty. It's a pretty cerebral play there.
14, Campbell.
Yeah, he just hit him a few
results in a first down.
seconds earlier. He had him open.
That's right.
So Mililani picks up a big chunk of yardage on that one, Ryan. That might be a break that the Mililani Trojans are looking for.
Oh, absolutely. Campbell was really playing straight up very well against the pass, but sometimes you need the breaks to go your way.
And we've got trips right to the Mililani Trojan side. And we got that run play, number 9. That's Kalifi Malipiai. Gets maybe a yard or two on that run to the right.
Yeah, excellent stop there by Peter Manuma. He's the utility man for Campbell. You see here on the replay, Malapiai tries to bounce it to the outside, and Manuma giving away 90 pounds to make that stop.
Again, that is a big boy. Here we are. 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 2nd and 9 on the Sabres' 29-yard line. Mililani is marching. Quarterback pulls up, thinks about tossing it, looks left, looks right, tries to pirouette out the pocket, and is wrapped up by... And we have some late activity. That is a flag. Many flags.
Yeah, Gabriel was brought down there, and J.L. Savea may have done a little extra on the bottom of the pile. Well, interesting enough, Savea claims that his face mask was held as both he was going to ground. Taking officials' time out. Looks like Jeremiah Tauai at the 45-yard line trying to work out a cramp there with the help of his teammate. We'll see here on the replay, Josh. Again, this is a play that's been extended, and Gabriel can do this. Does it kind of remind you of that Tua Tagovailoa play, that first play in overtime?
It sure does, where he just twirled around and looked like he was dancing, and somehow he hit one downfield.
Nope. See a lot of penalty flags out on the field there, at least 3. And both were occurred as Gabriel was taken down to ground.
Yeah, I didn't see it, so I'm looking for the replay. Here we are.
Unsportsmanlike. Number 98, White. Flagrant foul. Number 98 has been ejected from the game.
I couldn't quite catch that, Ryan. What? Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yes. So they're gonna get JL Savea. Yep, Savea had a little bit extra. Gabriel was already down on ground, and Savea was claiming to the referee that his face mask was held. Actually, that's going to be Caleb Jara, the 6', 300-pounder. Not Savea. Remember, Jara was also with Savea in the backfield as they were taking down Gabriel. Remember, Gabriel was trying to extend that play.
Yeah, it was a team tackle. Just a little extra at the end of that play. May have cost him his night.
He is the biggest of the defensive linemen. He is the nose of that front, the anchor. This could have severe ramifications here for the Campbell defense.
Yeah, this is big, Ryan. They lose that big, as you said, anchor, that big man in the front. Let's see if Mililani goes ahead and now let's try to exploit that D-line.
That's right.
Now here we are. Now it's 3rd and 2. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ball on the Sabres 22-yard line.
Coach Darren Johnson finally making his way off the field. I tell you, when Coach DJ gets onto the field, he gets his money's worth. That's for sure.
Yeah, I bet he leaves no stone unturned out there. He's everyone's ear. All right, we have a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to each side. Dylan Gabriel avoids the first rush. Oh, and it's thrown far left. Intended receiver, number 2. That was Mystic Sampaga. But number 1, Atamila Lala Mokiao, actually had a nice break on it if he was there a few seconds earlier.
Yeah, and that all happened because of Peter Manuma coming off on that edge blitz there. First time that they went on the left side of Gabriel. Gabriel actually could see that blitz, but he had no answers.
Nope. Here we are, 4th and 2, ball on the 22-yard line. Kicking team is on the field. Kicker, number 84, Liam McGee. Longest he's made is 47 on the year, and that down the middle. Liam McGee, field goal is good. And with that, 7-2, Mililani, we were right back.
Are Mom and Dad here yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
We didn't get her late.
We gotta stop for cash. I forgot my card.
Just use your phone.
Right.
Forgot your Bank of Hawaii debit card? No problem, because now you can get cash with your phone with cardless cash from Bank of Hawaii. Introducing Cardless Cash. Download the Bank of Hawaii app today. Welcome to tomorrow.
Calling all seniors and their high schools. Since 2005, HMSA has honored schools and students dedicated to health, learning, and community service with our Kaimana Awards and Scholarship Program. We're looking for schools that represent Hawaii's best in academics, athletics, community service, healthy activities, and sportsmanship. We're also looking for well-rounded students who shine in the classroom, on the playing field, and in the community. Apply for HMSA's Kaimana Awards and Scholarships today at hmsa.com/kaimana.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Correction on the score. That is Mililani 10 with that last field goal. Sabres 2, 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mililani Trojans take the field. And let's see if special teams on this next play for the Sabres can maybe give them that boost that they were looking for.
Oh, absolutely. I think for the Sabres here, their offense is encountering some trouble against a different-looking Mililani defense. But as it always goes here in the sport of football, the special teams is such a huge catalyst to spark that run, to turn momentum, and the Sabres are looking to do that here.
All right, and back in the backfield to return for the Sabres. That is number 5, Atimala Makiao. And that's kicked over the head of the Sabres and goes out the back of the end zone. Campbell Sabres take that ball on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, McGee has some leg. You know, a lot of times Mililani likes to split kickers between Kuloloia and McGee. Well, McGee has definitely a leg, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was like how you were saying about special teams. It's always, if you can win 2 out of the 3 factors, special teams, offense, and defense, if you win 2 out of 3, most likely you do win the game.
Absolutely.
All right, and the Sabres now take the field. In the backfield, that is Cranston Kaipo, number 12, quarterback. And then Sky Lactowin right next to him. Sky takes the ball, dragged down in the backfield. And that's a tackle for loss.
Yeah, Shane Cady again. And I think what the brain trust for Campbell would need to do is they're going to have to run left side. You're going to have to force Shane Cady to take on blockers instead of him running free in pursuit in the backfield. He's too fast.
Yeah, that's a fast. They got some fast ends on that Mililani front. We got a quick pass right through the hands of number 1, Malala. That would have been a pickup of a few yards, but now with incomplete, that makes it 3rd and 12.
Yeah, Mililani's being more physical here. They're manning up on their defenders, as you know very well from your playing days, Josh.
Yeah, they're running man right now. Nothing fancy on that defense. And it's the Campbell Sabres, they just got to get that first down. But 3rd and 12, here we are, ball on the 18. Cranston Kaipo drops back. He has an open man at the sticks. Through the hands of the intended receiver, Malala. That would have been very close to a first down.
Yep, and that pattern is open all night if they want to do that. And it's just Kaipo maybe is a little too excited. A lot of his throws are high here in the 3rd quarter. We saw a much more composed Cranston Kaipo in the first half.
And then for the Mililani, as the Sabres punt, number 39 back there, Rochelle Vegas, back for the return. And Kai Banks. And Rochelle Vegas goes ahead and has a fair catch. So now Mililani ball taking over and what looks like the 44-yard line of the Sabres. 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And we've got a nitty-gritty one, ain't that, Ryan? It's not pleasant to watch, but it's a game of defense.
Absolutely, but even, it's really gritty. Mililani's winning the field position battle, and it's a matter of time.
Yeah, you keep giving this quarterback many chances, like right here, and that looks like if he just broke that play, but we do have a flag on the play.
Yep, usually in the area of holding.
Holding, number 59, Mililani, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It means first down.
And that is a holding on the Mililani offense. It's tough when you have that scramble quarterback because as an offensive lineman, you don't know where that quarterback runs if he flees the pocket.
Yeah, absolutely. Mililani already got called for a man downfield in the first half. And like you mentioned, that's the blessing and curse of a dual threat quarterback.
All right, and give us to Molly P.I. And that picks up maybe 1 or 2 yards. Tough 2 yards.
Josh, why that penalty is so huge. Remember, Mililani started in Campbell territory, and now things kind of normalize here. So another break for the Sabres defense.
And that Sabre defense still remains strong right here. 2nd and 19 on Mililani's own 47-yard line. Gabriel drops back. He has that open receiver, number 11, Ryan Chang, with a beautiful catch over the middle. Looks like a gain of about 15 yards.
Oh, nice pitch and catch there, Josh. Ryan Chang, a senior, he's unafraid to get these in the middle, knows he's going to get hit, still hangs on.
All right, and that's a first down. Give us up to Malipiai up the middle, and he picks up the first down. Huge run for the Mililani Trojans. Here we are.
Yep, and you see here, it takes, it's only a matter of time, right? We use that fighting analogy, a lot of body blows, in the earlier rounds. This is where it pays off here in the second half.
Another give to Malipiai up the middle. Spins from the first tackler. Picks up about 3 yards on that last play.
Another great stop there, coming in like a missile. Tailase Nauteote from the middle linebacker position.
Timeout. Mililani, the first charge timeout of the half.
That's how you upend the 6-foot, 250-pound running back.
So right now, we're timeout. We're in the huddle. What is coach of Mililani telling his team, Ryan?
Yeah, Rod York is telling them, hey, to kind of still stay composed. There are a lot of things that they're doing very well. That inside dive game is, I think it's becoming more fruitful now here in the third quarter. With the loss of the ejection of Caleb Jara in the middle, they're going to look for them to pound the middle a little bit more. And that's going to set up Dylan Gabriel, the all-time leading passer in Hawaii history, to go and run those RPOs in the play action.
I think this is where they maybe try to open it up, get a quick score.
Absolutely.
Go up multiple scores, and then rely on that defense to run strong in the fourth.
Agreed.
And here we are at Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union Field at Aloha Stadium Stars. My name's Josh, my co-host Ryan. Here we are, Mililani 10, Sabres 2, 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Gabriel hikes, and there we go. That big rumbling, tumbling Malapiai picks up what looks indeed to be another Mililani Trojans first down.
He's actually going to be around several yards shy.
Oh, but he is a few yards shy.
We'll see here. And again, Campbell right now, they're not wrapping up. How can you wrap up a 6', 250-pound running back? So everyone's trying to submarine the running back or the ball carrier here. Good job, Mililani.
3rd and 3. First fake move, and he's tackled in the backfield. I don't think he even gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That was a 3rd and 3 play. Let's look right here.
Yeah, they decided to go with Racing Motoyama, 5'7", 170 pounds. And if you're running a dive play on 3rd and 3, you got to think that you're going forward on 4th down all along.
Yeah, coach wanted to pull that play that and see if he could pick up the first down, but they're deep in the Sabres territory. 4th and 4 on the Sabres 27-yard line.
Crucial juncture here for the Campbell defense. Like how much longer can you take this punishment?
Timeout. Mililani,
Offense.
the second charge timeout of the half.
The offense is unable to have any type of sustained drive in the third quarter, and you're putting your defense out there. They have done the job. You know, they have pretty much shut down an offense that averages 38 points a contest.
And it's that time of possession battle, too. You know, the last 2 or 3 drives from the Sabres were 3-and-outs. And now we have the Mililani knocking again on that door and trying to pull away. And now let's flip the script. Let's flip the script now. And if we were on the Sabres sideline and you're the coach telling your team, you know, bend, don't break, what's that speech looking like real quick?
Well, I think a lot of it here is, you know, you only can tell the players so much. You know, all 11 players playing as one unit. But one thing that I feel that the coaching staff has done really well, they have scouted Mililani very well. Now it all comes down to execution. 4th and around 3 or 4, you're kind of in between. But you got to think that they're not going to give a dive play to Malapiai. This is definitely going to be a pass. It could be a quick pass. Or they could take a shot downfield. Look for Maka Hill, the junior wide receiver at 6'2", 280 pounds. He's going to be matched up against Kaipo Inos Ho on the outside at 5'6", 145. Look for that matchup.
Awesome. Here we go. And we've got Racing Motoyama in the backfield. And he take a deep shot downfield. What a defensive play by number 32, Kaipo Inos Ho. And you just called it, my friend Ryan. What a play.
They went after him, but I tell you, number 32 has passed with flying colors here. He is giving up 7 inches on the outside, over 40 pounds. But look at that last quick burst. And what's more important is the fact that on that long pass, he was able to track the ball and still stay step for step with the very fast Maka Hill.
Yeah, you are right. He is giving up a few inches and a good amount of weight on him, but he did not let that deter him. Nice defensive play to shut down the Mililani offense. Sabres take over, 1st and 10, ball on the 27. Sky Lactuin takes it upfield, makes one move, and he picks up a solid 6 to 7 yards. We will see on that play. That an awesome run by Sky Lactuin right up the middle.
I like what they did here, Josh. 1st down and 10 here. Look at that one cut right there. Good job, good zone block there by Campbell. And they're going to take advantage. They got to pound against this small Mililani front, just as they did in the first half.
Let's see if they pound it down the middle again. Quarterback. That is number 8, Blaine Hhsaa. Oh, and that ball is deflected by the Mililani Trojans. Number 49 on that defense. That's Meulu Iosefa. there's a lot of yellow jerseys in that area.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And they know the Scotty report. When Blaine Hhsa's in the game, the ball's gonna come out of his hands very quickly. So the linebackers playing underneath coverage, they got to be on alert. And Josefa was on that play.
And Blaine Hhsa remains in the game. It is a 3rd and 2 on the ball, Sabres 35-yard line. And we have a RPO, but the run is given up to Sky Lactuin up the middle, and he picks up a Sabres first down. Nothing fancy, Ryan, but that works.
Blaine Hhsa, remember, he's only a freshman, but it seems like he has a great command of the RPO game here. Look how long he holds it to the last possible second before giving it up on the mesh to Sky Lactuin.
What's just awesome about that RPO, if you can run it, you take what they give. You know, you take what that defensive gives you, and they're running it real nice. Here we are, Blaine Hhsa in the back. Pulls it up, nice catch, nice throw to the outside. And that's a completion to the Sabres number 1. That is Titus Mokiao Atimalala. That is 6'1", 160-pound sophomore.
Yep, why not give it to the person that has recorded over 1,400 yards receiving this year? Good for number 1 in the state. And again, that's that added layer to the RPO, right? You got the ground game going, and now high percentage passes on the outside.
That brings up 2nd and 3, ball on the Sabres 47. And they give a run, and he does it quick, picks up an extra 2 to 3 yards. That is a nice run for a first down of the Sabres. Number 38, Sky Lactuin.
Yep, we'll check it out here on the replay. Nothing fancy, right up the middle. Following Harrington Va'a, number 72. Va'a, a transfer from Kahuku. They know a little bit about run blocking up in the North Shore. Brings it down here to the Eva Plain and really spurning that ground attack.
And here we are. Now the Sabres are in Mililani territory. Hhsa drops back. Has a one-on-one man downfield. That is the number 1, Titus Mokiao with the catch. Oh, no. Let's reverse that. Here comes the ref running in.
Oh, they had that play open. Although the passing window's a little tight and he was running out of real estate. You see Hhsa there puts enough air on the ball. And yeah, ball was just a little too tall there. He was unable to make that adjustment inbounds.
2nd and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. Again, Mililani 10, Sabres 2. Wow, and that looks like it was almost intercepted. Back at it, targeting him again. Titus Mokiao Atimalala is active tonight, Ryan.
Oh yeah, they went right after Vicen Valoria there. What a battle there. It's that hand strength, right? Where you're a receiver or a cornerback, and Mokiao Atimalala won on that play.
And it looked like the defender did have a jump on the ball, but he used his big size, Titus, and boxed him out. Here we are, 1st and 10 on the ball on the 35-yard line. Sky Lactuin takes it up the middle, maybe gains about 1 yard on a running back dive.
Yeah, good job there by Javen Olomua, playing that inside linebacker position there, and Mililani does just enough. Now Mililani, you can see those linebackers, they're committing even more men right at the point of attack, and if you have the feeling if Lactuin gets past that 1st and 2nd level, there's no one else to catch him downfield.
Yeah, Lactuin, all he needs is one break, passes that secondary, and he's gone to the house. Where he looks like we got man coverage on the outside. And that's a deep one thrown to about the 5-yard line, but that is an incomplete pass. The intended receiver is number 5, Tamatoa Mokiao Atimalala.
Yeah, well, let's check it out here on the replay. Great blitz pickup there. Muasao gets stonewalled by Lactuin, but the backhand coverage by Mililani was superb. Everyone was bracketed. They only had 2 options going downfield on that play.
And I noticed on that lap play that safety is shadowing to the side that the number 1 receiver, Titus, is going to. So they do have that bracket coverage. Hhsa's still in the game. We got 3rd and 9. He has a man. Oh, it was intended for number 11. That is Jalen Henderson. He had him beat over the middle, but the ball sailed outside.
Yeah, Great pressure there by Mililani. We're going to check it out here on the replay. Yep, we had 2 yellow shirts. They made it home at the quarterback, and that influenced the freshman's throw down the seam.
Yeah, he looked like he just threw that and just covered up for dear life, Ryan.
Yep, live to play another down, right?
Now it's 4th and 9. Ball on the Mililani 34-yard line. The Campbell Sabres stay on the field. Blaine Hhsaa drops back. He has a man open. He stumbles, and it's an interception by the Mililani Trojans. Down to the midfield, wrapped up by the Campbell Sabres. That is an interception for the Mililani Trojans. That is Vicen Viloria.
Yeah, remember, Josh, Viloria was a late add-in onto this starting lineup for Mililani. And you can see why. They like his size going against some more athletic receivers on the outside. On that play, Hhsaa just got the wires crossed with the receiver.
Yeah, it looked like just a little bit of miscommunication. Not sure if Hhsaa thought he was going to pull up and Titus was running out. But nonetheless, the Mililani take over. Ball on the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. 12 ticks left to go in the 3rd quarter. And then right here, number 3 quarterback, Gabriel drops back. Incomplete pass.
Oh, some nervy moments here for Mililani. See Gabriel here. He hasn't looked really comfortable here tonight. Too tall for Hill and too short for the other receiver. That's for sure.
And for both offenses, it seems like they're out of sync, or there just hasn't been a way for them to get that rhythm and that momentum going. You know, hopefully that maybe changes in the 4th quarter. And here we are. But we have a flag on the play that looks like false start. Offense.
False start. Mililani, 5-yard penalty. Main 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a Mililani offense that is high-powered, but they're a high-tempo team. They go on rhythm, and a lot of that has not been the case here tonight. Credit Campbell.
Let's see if Gabriel can get something going. We have, looks like a screen to number 6. That is Hhsaa Kobayama Hayashi. Picking up what looks to be about 3 yards on that play. And that right here, we have that replay right here, Ryan.
Yep, we'll check it out here. Simple hitch route. Good block there by Rachel Vegas here to end the 3rd quarter.
And that will be right back.
Trust is something that is earned. Island Insurance was started nearly 80 years ago for one reason: to help local people protect their families and businesses with affordable insurance they could trust. Island's founding philosophy, always here to help, continues to this day. I've grown to trust Island Insurance as my insurance company. I know Island will be there for me.
Island Roots, Island Values, Island Insurance.
Join the referee team. The HHSAA is looking for officials in all sports. Go to refereeclinic.com/HHSAA for details. The next football training runs from February to April 2019. Good fun, exercise, community service, and pay.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful Friday night. Here we are at Aloha Stadium, the Mililani Trojans 10 and the Campbell Sabres 2. Right now, the Mililani is going to be taking over. It's 3rd and 7, actually, on the 44-yard line of the Campbell Sabres. Let's see if they can pick up this 1st down. And we've got number 3, Dylan Gabriel, taking it upfield and maybe picks up a few yards on that.
Yeah, again, coming up like a missile from the middle linebacker position is Tailase Naoteote. He's just submarining ball carriers all night long.
And now we have 3rd and 7. Oh, actually, no, 4th and 5 on the 42-yard line. Mililani offense stays on the field. We've got a 3-receiver set to the Mililani side. It seems to be some communication from the sideline to Gabriel.
Ooh, they tried going for the freeze play right there.
Timeout. Mililani.
All right, and here we have it. So timeout. It's the 4th quarter, 10-2. It's a close game. It's anybody's ball game. Ain't that right?
Yeah, and again, Campbell, the Sabres defense here, under the gun once more here in the second half with another stop. And despite Mililani enjoying very good field position throughout the second half, they're unable to score. And now keep in mind, this is a Campbell Sabre defense averaging or giving up 25 points a contest on average. You know, they're usually exposed on the ground, 130 yards, giving up on the ground, but they were able to stop Malapiai on a number of occasions. And Dylan Gabriel has not looked like the Dylan Gabriel that we've been seeing over the past several years.
Definitely a bend, don't break mentality. And if the Campbell Sabres defense can stop the Mililani Trojans one more time, I feel like the offense is going to owe them big time next week. Here we are, and Mililani Trojans comes back on the field. We've got Dylan Gabriel in the backfield. Running back Malapiai to the right of him. 3 receivers set to the Mililani side. Gabriel gets the ball, drops back, has a few men downfield open, takes a long, deep shot, and that is caught by number 11, Ryan Chang, at what appears to be the Mililani or the Campbell Sabres 2-yard line.
Yep, he just let this one fly here. Campbell again opted to just rush 3 men on that play. Most times they'll be able to be very successful. You have 3-4 ball hawks in the corner of the end zone, but Ryan Chang, he is no slouch himself, and he goes up high to get this one for 1st and goal.
And that's what you learn as the fundamentals. As a receiver growing up, you get the ball at the highest point, and that was shown beautifully by Ryan Chang. Now Mililani knocking on the door of the Campbell Sabres, 1st and 2 on the 2-yard line. I formation for the Mililani Trojans. We've got a ball mishandle, but Malapiai gets the handoff. Maybe runs for no gain on the play.
Josh, this is around the 3rd time we have seen a center quarterback fumble exchange for Mililani. This is a very veteran team, and you know they're making mistakes that you usually see in August.
Timeout. Campbell, the first charge timeout of the half.
It looks like we've got a timeout on the field. But yeah, these are these mistakes that you have to capitalize on, knocking on the door on the 2-yard line. Mililani puts up points on the board. It puts that pressure on the Sabres.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It was just only a matter of time, right? You know, you got the field position. You're putting constant pressure on the defense. And it's almost like, you know, you're like a single person and you're trying to stop a boulder from going downhill. And try as you might, eventually that boulder is going to lean on you. And this is what we may be seeing here on this drive.
All right, so if the Sabres can come up big and maybe force a field goal, that would be huge for this team. Still right now it is a 1-possession game. 10-2 Mililani Trojans. The Campbell Sabres 2. 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Mililani trots back out in the field again. It is 2nd down and 2 on the Sabres 2-yard line.
Yeah, Mililani looks like they're going to bring in the heavies on this one. They're bringing in several defensive players to join Malapiai in the backfield.
Right here, we'll see what they come out in the huddle. And the coach of the Campbell Sabres is on the field talking to the head ref on the far side.
You know, not the first time this has happened. One can wonder only what Coach DJ is talking to Brendan Morifuentes about there, but they're not even started the play clock. They are giving a lot of liberty here to Coach Darren Johnson. And again, and now Brendan Morifuentes will call an official timeout now. And he's going to confer with another judge now, or another referee. Keep in mind, a lot of these officials have earpieces. We do have referees up in the booth, around a couple booths down from us.
Campbell, the second charge timeout of the half.
And so the officials, the crew of 6 or 7, they do have help. They don't have instant replay, however, of course, here.
Of course not, no.
But you do have officials up here in press row looking down onto the field. And one of our former guest commentators, Matt Sumstein, who is a NFL replay official here during the season. I'm sure Matt will be making a visit or two during the Polynesian Bowl and maybe during the January JPS season. Yeah, a lot of start and stopping here.
Yeah, a lot of start and stopping. You know, that kind of maybe helps out, maybe you would say the Campbell side, if you were to say who it would help, just because that Mililani offense is on a roll right now. Any stoppage the Campbell Sabres can get to recollect themselves.
I agree.
Yeah. I feel like in the offense of the Campbell Sabres, they've been good, but with the offense of the Campbell with Cranston, Kleipool, a lot of the balls have been selling high. Not sure if that has to do with the pass rush, but that ball sells high. So if they can make that adjustment. But Dylan Gabriel has been on and off all night, exception that last big bomb to Ryan Chang.
Yeah, that is true. You know, Gabriel has had several opportunities extending the play, looking for targets downfield, but Campbell, once in a while, they've throw in Manuma coming off the edge, you know, with linebacker blitz. Naoteote providing some support on the run support on the inside. But more often than not, Campbell has opted to not bring in pressure to Gabriel. They feel the all-time leading passer in Hawaii history can diagnose a blitz and decide we're going to make things a little bit hard by dropping 8 back and making Gabriel try to force something into the window, in which he has had on 1 or 2 occasions.
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel, senior, he's a veteran back in that backfield, and he can pick up that blitz, and you don't want to give him that opportunity and strike downfield hard.
Yeah, a lot of it, too, is that Campbell does not want to put a lot of their guys on the one-on-one on the outside. Especially, you got people like Maka Hill, speed burner, Ryan Chang. You saw what he did a couple minutes ago going against, you know, their secondary on the one-on-one. So,
all right, and as the Campbell Sabres and the Mililani Trojans trot back on the field, here we are in the fourth quarter, 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. 2nd down and 2. Now hikes the ball, and it is a keeper touchdown, Dylan Gabriel. And Mililani goes up. One more score. We may have a few injuries on the field, but that is a confirmed Mililani touchdown.
Yep, you know, you talk about the break, or you know, whether it would benefit Campbell or Mililani. Mililani had a long time to stew over this play. And again, a second rushing touchdown by Dylan Gabriel off of the play action, goal line plays on naked bootlegs. I mean, that's the genius of Dylan Gabriel, a true dual threat. Yeah, I think that is Naoteote who's shaken up. On that goal line play, you know, he came in like a missile, like he has been all game, and got himself hurt in the process.
I think he got to the running back as the running back dove down the middle, but it sort of maybe caught, you know, with that break, that long break we just had, it may have caught the Sabres sleeping in on that edge. But that was, you know, Dylan Gabriel's a quick quick running back, a quarterback, and he can